Hello and welcome to Talk SCB and welcome to the preview of Barcelona against Huesca in the Copa del Rey match live from the Camp Nou, and it's going to be happening right here tonight. It's going to be a good game because the last few weeks, we've had some ups, we've had some downs. The first team have played very well in some games. We've seen against Getafe that things maybe aren't as good as they should be right now. So it's always nice maybe to have a game like this where it's not quite the B side, but there are going to be some younger players playing. There are going to be some fringe players on show, and it's going to be a really good chance for some players to get some goals, get some confidence, and more importantly, for some of the young players to get some game time. And I do enjoy watching the youngsters because it is nice to see what's coming up through the ranks, and certainly having a look into our future, which I must say, looking at some of these names here, looks very, very bright indeed. So, starting with the goalkeeper, this is the side that Sport, the local Barcelona paper, believes is going to start the match tonight. There may be some alternations, and I'm going to be telling you what I think should start the game. But the squad is as follows. Ter Stegen will possibly start in goal. He'll be chosen ahead of Jordi Masip, who'll be on the bench. Claudio Bravo not included tonight. In terms of fullbacks, it may be Montoya. He may get a run out, despite him saying that he wants to leave in January. But I'm expecting Douglas to start from the right back position, whether you agree with that or not. I think Douglas is going to be staying with us. We've seen from the evidence so far that he's clearly not quite good enough to be a Barcelona player, but at the end of the day, he is going to be our second choice right back. Montoya will leave the club in January, so we're going to be left with Alves and Douglas. So I think it's very important that Douglas does get some game time, and if he does make his debut tonight at the Camp Nou, he's got to put in a bit of a better showing than he did in the last match. So left back will be Adriano. Of course, Jordi Alba's been in excellent form of late, so Adriano hasn't got an awful lot of game time. Good to see him get a run out. Marc Bartra, of course, outstanding against PSG, didn't play at all against Getafe, so he'll start in the centre of defence alongside Diagne, who's a young player from the B side, 20 years old, didn't play in the first leg at all, wasn't included in the squad, but it seems as though he may well make his debut tonight for the first team in the Copa del Rey. Defensive midfielder, a player that I absolutely love watching, and I really just hope that he starts tonight, and that's Sergi Samper. The 19-year-old defensive midfielder really is excellent. Already, he's excellent. I mean, his ball control, the way he plays the game, how comfortable he is on the ball, I just love watching him, and I'm really hoping that he starts tonight. Mascherano is in the squad, but I'm expecting him to be rested and on the bench, despite him not playing against Getafe on the weekend. In terms of midfielders, Sergio Roberto and Rafinha are expected to start in the centre midfield roles. Sergio Roberto is an interesting one because a few years ago, when he really came on from the B side, he looked at a good prospect. He looked like he had a nice future ahead of him in the first team, but he's not really taken those steps to push on from that. He's never really developed in the way that we expected. So he needs some game time, and he certainly needs to show us why he deserves to stay at the club, because at the moment there's a lot of frustration aimed at him because he's not playing well enough. He's not getting enough minutes, but he needs to show what he's worth playing when he's on the pitch. He needs to show his worth to Luis Enrique, and he needs to show us that he deserves to be on the pitch. Rafinha alongside him, another player I really enjoy watching. I think every time that he's played in the last few weeks, he's been really good, really bright. He scored in the first leg, so good to see him get another run out. And the three forwards will be Pedro. I think he's definitely going to start. Every game Pedro gets is a good one because he needs to get that confidence going again. He needs to keep scoring goals. That's what will get his confidence back, and maybe we can see the old Pedro in the months to come. In terms of the other two, Munir and Sandro, both in the squad tonight. Both of them started the season in the first team, but both of them have been relegated again to the B side. They're going to be back tonight, and both of them are expected to start from the front. Now, looking at the bench, we spoke about Masip, Mascherano, Douglas. Iniesta as well will be on the bench tonight. I think he needs some time. He played the whole of the first leg last time out. I think he should play some minutes because we've not quite seen the best of Iniesta since he came back from his injury. He's been troubled by injuries all season so far, so we need to get him back on the pitch. We need to start getting the constant, consistent Iniesta, because if we can get the best out of him, you've got a fine player on your hands. And the other player I want to talk about, and the only player that I want to talk about tonight, is Adama Traore. What a player. I really want to see him get some minutes tonight. It'll be his first appearance, if he does play at any stage, since he's made his debut last season under Tata Martino. He came on at the Camp Nou, and he really was outstanding then. He's come on as a player now. He's big, he's powerful, he's strong, and all those youngsters that are playing tonight, guys, I'm I'm going to be doing a special podcast after this video. I'm going to be talking through the young players, what we can expect to see tonight, and particularly what we should look out for when we're watching them, because there's some really good talent on the show tonight, and there's some really, really good players called up for this game, and I'm really excited for it. We're 4-0 up, we're probably through, but let's face it, it's nice to see these young players, it's nice to see what's coming through, the talent we've got, and I'm really looking forward to it. So leave your thoughts down below, guys. Look out for that video coming up very soon on the younger talents that we're going to be seeing tonight. Have a look out for that, and I'll be back very soon with some more videos. So let me know your thoughts below, and I'll see you very soon. But until then, Visca Barça!